Hey guys, it's Tia from Blessed to the T. I'm late doing a video. I almost didn't do it, but I said nope, let me stay in the habit of doing it because then it'll be easier to not do it, right? So I wanted to talk to you tonight about when the storm is over. And so it's late where I am. It's been storming most of the evening, and I was like, well, I couldn't go outside today, and it's been a long day, but anyway, so we all have storms in our life, right? And there's so many scriptures in the Bible that talk about storms, but what came to mind for me was Mark chapter 4, starting at verse 35, where there was a huge storm, and the disciples were in the boat, and they were so terrified, and they were like, well, God, what can you do to calm the storm? And he says, oh, you a little faith, like the storm is nothing to God. And so I just thought that was so timely for tonight as it's been storming. And, not that we're scared of the physical storm, but the storms in our life where sometimes we get so discouraged and we feel alone. And sometimes maybe like God has forgotten about us, or that things will always be bad. But, there are seasons in our life, and the storm, when it's over, what a beautiful breakthrough you will have. What a testimony that you'll have. That God brings you out of the storm. And so only God can do those things. He can make rainbows out of storms. He can calm the waters when life seems to be raging. And so that you won't always be in a storm. Just keep your eyes on God and know that when you come through it, you'll have a testimony for somebody else. Or you'll remind yourself, well, God brought me through that. I know he can bring me through this next thing, and that there are great things that he has in store for me. So just be encouraged and keep the faith, knowing that these storms won't last always. What a great God we serve. He just desires to give us these beautiful things. But, sometimes we have to learn things along the way. Sometimes life just happens. Sometimes we cause the storm. God allows it, but because he gives us our will to do things. He doesn't force things on us. You have permissive will as well as his divine will. And so sometimes we cause the storms on ourselves. But even in that, God is merciful and kind and compassionate towards us. And so the storms that we're going through won't last always. Be encouraged on this evening. I hope that you've been blessed, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you for watching.